Bro, what the fuck?
Whoa!
Yeah. Babe. Yeah. Hey. I just wanna touch the top. Baby said that she in love and she don't love a lie. Been chillin' with all the bros, I've been above the spot. Shawty said that things change, well it does a lot. Hey, watching out the payment, man, the sun is high. Yeah, lost inside the heart, but it's emerging right. I've been out the way and I'm good. I can find my home. Everything I said it was is not. Yeah, Jamaica, how you layin'? Yeah, you ain't say none, what you saying, baby? I lost you, but who's paying? Don't know why you hit my phone, why you playing? Yeah, I can't handle love without the trusting. Yeah, I can see the top, I wanna touch it. Yeah, yeah, we been getting money, no discussion. I don't let the top of shorty always get the fussy. Yeah, hey, I like the cruise on it. Say she like the way I sound and how I groove on them. I been steady dodging bullets, how I move on them. But he talking out his neck and not a crew on them. Yeah, and I'm sliding. Shawty like the vibe, don't want the right thing. Yeah, to the nice end, yeah. To the nice end, I can always keep the cool, I'm never fighting. Man, I love is all the cake without the icing. Now I found new love, different pricing. And it won't cost my soul, no devices. Yeah, I ain't got a plan for it, I'm the man for it. Selling Brody couldn't stand for it, it's very important. I've been up the edge, I've been feeling the wind blowing. I can lose my head and my heart, but they been going. I just hit the head of stairs when it's dead time. I just lost promises, I regret mine. I just gained a lot of love on the west side. I'm the GOAT, but I would never be the best guy. You might take me out of business like a Best Buy. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Yeah. Talk about the go to maybe soon, I know that's right. Thinking about the future, looking good, and it's the best side. I remember.
Welcome back to Rabbit Tide Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode 90. The brothers are back on another Saturday morning to hit you with all the sports that you need for the football coming up for today and tomorrow, and maybe some other picks for some other sports.
Is that it? Okay. Well, yeah, he said it, but we're running a little bit behind today, so we.
What is happening is Michigan's gonna get this dub.
And that's exactly what I saw. I got my money's worth. I didn't pay a dime. It was free. I should have had to pay for that shit. It was unbelievable.
In that situation, you just fade the green.
Kirk Cousins back to throw on 4th and 18. He's given time. He wants Jefferson.
Play half as good as they did last week in this season and still come out on it. I lost count how many interception clips there were.
I felt like we kept watching the same one over and over, but it was always a different.
Walker on first down. It's picked off. What a play. Lorenzo.
Remember the ecstatic excitement and rage-filled little man's rant so that we can laugh at
If
him.
the Titans never got Derrick Henry, Dylan wouldn't even know Tennessee had a football team. I swear to God.
Well, the good thing about it is just being us two and that we're behind is we could just crank this shit out.
Yeah, that's actually the best part about it is that it will not take very long to catch up onto where we should be right about now.
that is the good thing. So, well, Tyler, if it's just me and you, let's have a hell of a week. Fuck it.
Let's do our best, man. Let's do our best. Let's see how many of these we can just agree on and just kill the slate.
Week to have a good week. How about that?
It's a good day to have a day.
Exactly. Good day to have a good day.
Day.
All right.
Let's have a day. There's no college football on Sunday, so let's just have a day.
Exactly. That's a great way to do it.
All right, I'm ready. I got the DraftKings pulled up. Are you on DraftKings as well, or do you want me to just do it?
I'm going to let you do it because your spreads are always way better than mine.
All right. You're not wrong. All right. First game starting in 34 minutes. Number 10, Louisville Cardinals are heading to Miami to take on the Hurricanes, who just played a pretty good game last week against State in a rivalry game, and now take on a number 10 Louisville team. The spread is 1 point.
Yeah,
being given to Miami, Florida, over under 46.5.
I like Louisville money line from the jump. I mean, They've just been set up against high-profile opponents. And this isn't a situation. I don't feel like this is a situation of me betting against Vegas. I don't feel like I'm taking Vegas and I'm being like, fuck you, I'm doing a different direction. I genuinely think that I'm just going to catch this number because they think Miami's the better football team and Louisville just hasn't beaten anyone. But Louisville's beaten a couple good teams.
I will say that 75% of the money is on Louisville and 25 is on Miami for the spread of just 1 point. So the public likes Louisville.
As they should. They have been beating good football teams this year. And that's why they're a top, not just 25.
I think it's a good spot for Louisville too. I think that Miami just rivalry games take a lot out of you. So then the week after having to play Louisville, who is just as high powered of an offense and has a pretty solid defense. I mean, it's a good spot for Louisville. We'll take Louisville on the money line. I think the 1 point is a little ridiculous. So they'll win by 1 if they win.
Right.
Whatever. So yeah.
No, I feel
Louisville -1. Let's go to the next game. Don't want to touch Rutgers and Penn State. 20-point spread. So let's head over to Utah and Arizona. The number 22 Utes are headed to Arizona to take on the Wildcats. The spread is Utah plus 1.5, over under 46.5. Damn near the same line as the last game.
Okay, can we just rule Utah as quarterback out for the year? Because I'm tired of playing this game of every week I'm getting excited that he's going to come back, and he just fucking isn't. So, like, can we just rule him out for the year and just put him in the draft?
I think we should.
Because
at this point,
Cam Rising is not coming back. There's no way he is.
I keep saying he's coming back. Oh, he might come back. Oh, he might. He's not coming back.
What's the spread you said again?
1.5 given to Utah.
I'm gonna take
Arizona's favorited.
Oh, I'm gonna take Arizona on that. I'm gonna take Arizona. Give me that 1.5. They win by a field goal. Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Yeah, I think Arizona wins this game too. It's not Arizona State, but Arizona's pretty good this year.
No, and what's his name? Oh, I don't want.
But Utah, I don't think will be ranked after this week.
Noah Fafita. He's a good quarterback.
Okay, all right, okay. Next game we have up. Do you want to touch?
Yes.
Michigan State, Indiana game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. Damn it! All right. Fuck.
Do you want to touch that?
No, I don't.
Okay, glad we're on the same page. Next up, we have Michigan and Maryland. Be weary of the turtle. The Michigan Wolverines are headed to Maryland as a 17.5-point favorite, over under set at 51 points. Initially, I'm leaning Michigan because it's the week before Ohio State, but then again, it's also a look-ahead spot. So if Maryland can, get some offense going early, which they usually do, they can get up. But I've also seen Maryland.
Do you know what I'm struggling with,
half.
Tyler? Do you know what I'm struggling with? 2 weeks ago, I just watched Maryland get their dicks absolutely caved in by Penn State, and then Michigan just beat Penn State. So
like it's a Michigan spot clearly, but it's also a look ahead spot. But I'm gonna say that they want to prove a point before that they play Ohio State.
Fine,
And,
I'll take a Michigan spread.
I'm taking Michigan.
Ugh. It's good though. It does make sense. Makes a lot of sense actually.
All right. Let's see. Next game.
Take me to this Georgia game, please, so I can take them to cover the spread.
I ain't found it yet.
3:30, number 1 Georgia, number 18.
I wasn't even at 3:30 yet.
Tennessee. Yeah, you did the 2:30 game. That's why I was.
Oh, shit.
So number 1 Georgia and number 18 Tennessee. I have the spread right now at Tennessee plus 9.5.
Yep. I see the same thing.
So can I take Georgia minus 9.5, please?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna ride the hell out of that too.
Thank you.
I've seen nothing from Tennessee that shows me that they can stay within 10 points of the number 1 team.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll take that shit with a side of rice. Fucking hell. 9 points.
Any plays on this Duke Virginia game? Duke is headed to Virginia. Duke is a minus 3-point favorite on the spread, over under 45.5 points.
Can I play that under 45.5?
You can.
That's what I'm
You
going to
definitely
take.
can.
That's what I'm going to take because West Virginia loves to. Or I mean, Virginia.
No,
Loves
Virginia.
Virginia and West Virginia, whatever the fucking one it is, I feel like they've both been in the same boat, have been hitting those unders, and Riley Leonard actually wins more football games when the under hits than the over hits, which is a weird fact, but there you go. The more you know from me.
Well, Dylan hits. Riley Leonard's the coach of Duke. I'm taking Duke. If you hit, I'm hitting. I'm taking Duke minus 3.
Hey, okay, then good.
All right, next game.
There's another Iowa spread. Do you want to test this over under? It's 33.
33
against Illinois. And Iowa.
That's high as shit.
33 is a lot of points for Iowa at home.
33 is a lot of points for Iowa, period.
What are they thinking? Over might hit?
I mean, I'm taking the under in the Iowa game.
You too.
No questions asked, right? I mean,
kidding me?
Whatever.
Yeah,
All right.
I've watched football.
UCLA heading over to USC today at 3:30. Take on Caleb and that terrible defense. UCLA is getting 4.5 points here. Over under set at 62.5.
Go first. I don't know yet.
I mean, trends are trends. I lean over. So they missed an over last week. What are the odds they do it 2 weeks in a row? Not very high.
I'm going to take UCLA on the points because I can't really trust who's going to win this game, but I can trust that these boys USC will probably make it close.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to take UCLA.
Almost no doubt about that.
Yeah. They
All
won't
right.
make it convincing, I promise you that.
Next game we have also at 3:30. My boys of North Carolina are heading to Clemson to take on Dabo. And North Carolina is a plus 7.5 point dog on this one, heading into Clemson. I'm going to take Drake May and the gunslinging arm that he has and these 7.5 points against Clemson.
I feel like that's exactly what we did against Clemson and Notre Dame. When we had 6.5 points and we just laughed at them. So I am going to take Clemson because I'm not making that same mistake.
Okay, that's fair. Then again, it's Drake May versus
with no defense.
Yes, versus
Clemson with no offense.
Okay, yes. Again, yes. But the fucking quarterback, Sam Hartman, is that what his name for Notre Dame? Yeah. It's Sam Hartman versus Drake May. I think Drake May is better quarterback than Sam Hartman. So
or not yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying. Yeah, 100%.
I also bleed North Carolina light blue as well as Honolulu blue slightly because I love North Carolina blue. So
I get it. I bleed that too, blue. We all got that blue family in us.
I love it. Next game we have up. Let's head to
Kansas.
Okay, Kansas.
Kansas versus Kansas.
Seeing 10 points here. 10 points being given to Kansas, not Kansas State. Over under set at 58.5 points. Dylan, look, is this 2 weeks? It's a rival game. It's Kansas State versus Kansas. It's a 10-point spread. They're both ranked. It's going to be a closer game than 10 points.
But the biggest thing is, who's the underdog in this game, Tyler?
Kansas.
So what does that mean?
Take Kansas.
Exactly. Like I said, bro, when they're a dog on this pod,
Give me all 10 of those points.
When they're a favorite, fuck them. I agree. Plus 10 Kansas all day, all night.
Give me all of them.
One.
Doobie Perry the Platypus.
Move to 7:30 here.
7:30, yeah. Washington and Oregon State.
This is the last good game I see.
Yeah, Washington and Oregon State, 7:30. Number 5, Washington is at Oregon State. Washington is only favored by a point. The over-under is 62 and not a half, so just 62, straight up.
I don't like what's going on with this game because at 2:30 in the morning and 12:30 at night, it was -1 Oregon State.
Money move. Money's moving.
They fools.
Michael Penix Jr. versus DJ Uiagalelei. Yeah, I'm gonna take Washington money line. Thank you.
Uiagalelei.
Thank you. Come again.
I think the only scary part is Oregon State's defense is really good.
Yeah, but their defense is only good at night games at home. Fuck. I think I might have just talked myself
It's
into
a night game
play.
at home.
I think I might have just talked myself into a different play by accident.
I think I'm going to take the under. If their defense is this good and it's a night game at home, they shouldn't be letting up all these points, right?
I gotta continue to ride Washington. I don't think this is where they're undefeated. I don't think this is where it ends.
I don't. Man, I saw this game. This is a tough game. But I think Penix continues his Heisman streak. And
this is the last game he has, that's against anybody. He plays Washington State next week, and there's a 15-point spread there. So,
you said 62.5 is the spread? I mean,
62. Straight up. Flat.
Ooh.
They're not giving you a half. You could push it.
This could easily be exactly 62.
You talked me out of it. I'm taking Washington. I was on the under. Now I don't want to do it anymore. It could be 60. It really could be.
35-27 sounds so realistic. I don't know why. Because usually I can't think of the number combination so quick, but that one flew to me. Must be
so
a
what's your pick?
Money line, Washington.
What? I did not. What? What was the whole over-under? None of you even took it? I don't understand you guys. You guys had the whole time about
the
over-under.
The viewer.
For neither of you to take it.
I had to let them know how I'm feeling.
You know what we call that, Jesse? Wasting time.
That's wasting time?
We don't got a whole lot of time here, Jesse. We got 22 minutes to get the podcast out. We're talking about over-unders that we're not even taking.
It started with being taken. Now you're wasting time.
Okay, yes, I am. Yes. Fuck, what's next?
Is it the last game you want to play?
I thought.
Catch me up.
Do you want to play the Kentucky-South Carolina game?
No.
What do we run?
That's the last one that would be even interesting. All right, Jesse, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Michigan minus 17.5 versus Maryland over under set at 51.
Maryland covered.
Okay. Louisville is going to Miami. Miami is getting a point, 46.5 over under.
Miami's at home, but everyone hates Louisville, and they're kind of like Cincinnati. Give me Louisville.
Next game, Utah and Arizona. Utah is getting a 1.5. Over under is at 46.5.
Utah.
Duke is going to Virginia. Duke is favored by 3 points. Over under is 45.5.
They're on the field like they're hooping on a court. Give me Duke spread.
Georgia is heading to Tennessee as a 9.5 point favorite. Over under 58.5.
And they win by 10.
Over under in the Iowa game, 32.5.
Oh, damn it. I knew this would come. Over.
Say the right. No.
Why? You never learn. You never learn.
One day I will be on the right side of history for an Iowa Illinois game when it hits the over. So
Okay, next game, UCLA and USC. 4.5 points given to UCLA, over under 62.5.
Just because the wheel broke off, don't mean the wagon can't move. Give me the over.
That is exactly what I said. All right, next game, North Carolina is going to Clemson as a 7.5 point dog, over under 59.
Drake may have to show Bill Belichick why he wants him if he stays in New England.
Exactly. Next game we have is 7 o'clock, Kansas State and Kansas. Rivalry game. Kansas is getting 10 points, over under 58.5.
I think Kansas covers the shit, Yeah, Kansas covers the 10 points. Let's get crazy.
Okay. And then the last game was the Washington and Oregon State game.
For sure.
Okay, that's college football. All right, Dylan. NFL time.
All right, let's get it. I could take control back for this. This is kind of my element.
Shut the hell up,
What
Dylan.
do I mean, kind of? This is my element.
Okay.
Nah, like
I
put the picks on the screen. Right now.
cannot wait till I see Dylan. I hope you get into
86, 45, and 2.
Dylan.
God.
I hope when you turn 21, you make these sports books wish they could have kept you in the past.
86, 45, and 2.
I want you to be taking money, Dylan.
40.
This is how much?
500?
You see this number right here, guys? This is how much money Dylan's made off picks this
Second
year.
place is only 1 over 500, and I'm 40?
$4.
Oh. I'm going to talk my shit because this is the best I've ever done.
Talk whatever you want. When your 21st
anything
birthday
in my
comes,
life.
you're going to
No.
hate your whole life so much.
That is the best I've ever done.
Nah,
anything
I'm
in my
rooting
life.
for Dylan. I'm rooting. I hope you
Thank
can
you, Jesse.
86-45 the sports books when you turn 21. I hope you can run their money up.
If you
You
can
know
turn
how
this into
crazy
real
that would
money,
be?
that'll be impressive.
For 1 second, just real quick, just think about if I was betting. That 86, 45, and 2 would be amazing. Just amazing. All right. Let's get into the NFL slate. Starting off with 1 o'clock, the Detroit Lions at home against the Chicago Bears. Lions are getting 7.5 points against the Bears. And Equanimous St. Brown also wanted to talk that shit on the podcast, saying that just because we're 7-2, we're still the Lions, and nobody's scared of the Lions. So that just made
No
me
one's scared of Equanimous St.
I
Brown.
was
Does he
gonna
even
say, bro's
fucking
had no
play?
catches in the last 2 games.
He
So,
doesn't even fucking play. Like, who are you, dude? Like, the only reason you're relevant is because you're on Amon-Ra St. Brown's podcast. Like, he's the reason that's even watched. Look, 90% of your guests on your show are Lions players because no one wants to see anyone that plays for the fucking Bears. Okay? This game started at 10.5, and I would have taken that too. So I'm going to take the Lions at 7.5, and Equanimous St. Brown can shove it because that guy sucks.
I thought that was funny. It was literally Amon-Ra. He goes, "Are you guys mentally prepared?" And he goes, "Just so you know, even though you guys are first place in the division and you guys are 7-2, at the end of the day, us and every other team in the NFL, we still just look at you like the Lions. Like, you're not intimidating. You're still the Lions." And it was like, I want you to
I
have
prefer that,
I
dude.
like that. Uh-huh. Keep that energy.
Please.
I like that energy. Uh-huh. So, yeah. Lions.
Hold
spread
that.
Jesse, you got a mute little microphone thing.
Oops.
Yeah.
Minus 7.5.
Go Lions. All right. Game number 2, also at 1 o'clock, we have the Carolina Panthers and, oh, Jesus Christ, and the Cowboys. The Cowboys are getting minus 10.5 in Carolina.
All right, look, let me start with me. Look, I've avoided taking the Cowboys on these giant spreads, and then they fucking smack the shit out of these football teams. So
Yeah.
I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys minus 10.5 because I didn't take the 17.5. I took an alternate spread, actually, when they played the Giants of like 26.5, and they covered that shit too.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the Dallas Cowboys.
And I know me and Jesse, we took the big spread last week and they covered.
I've taken every single one of their big spreads because, man, if there's anything about America's team, you know something about America? They beat up on the little guy. Cowboys will always beat up on the little guy. And there's literally a little guy at quarterback. So, -10.5.
Does add up.
I'm gonna take the -10.5 as well. Game number 3, big old divisional battle here. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers going to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Both teams are 6-3, and we're sitting at the Browns -1, but it's pretty much a pick 'em here.
I mean, I'm getting the Browns -2, but we also have DTR at quarterback for the Browns. I think this is a Steelers spot for me, so I'm going to take the Steelers +2.
We saw what they did to Will Levis, who looked kind of good against Arizona. Next thing you know, Mike Tomlin, he's going to send that blitz. And if you're sending TJ Watt on 5 out of 10 blitz, 5 out of 12 blitz, he's going to get pressure on that line. I don't think this is Cleveland's game. Give me Steelers money line.
Well, desperate divisional dog, sitting at home. I'm going to take the Browns.
Look, the desperate divisional dogs 0-1 this week. I'm a little disappointed.
I understand, but I
feel like
can't
this
just
isn't a
switch
desperate divisional
up
dog.
on my values here.
I feel like, 6-3, 6-3. They're not desperate divisional dogs.
I don't think so.
What you guys just described to me, the way that you're saying that it's Steelers, good defense, rolling, Cleveland, third string quarterback. Yeah, they're looking a little desperate in this spot.
Second string.
I don't think you can just take all those things.
PJ's playing.
No.
You can't.
He's out for the season. He's not number one.
So it's third string. PJ second string. Goes to Deshaun, then PJ, then who's playing?
Just saying, Deshaun's.
I just think the desperate divisional dog theory applies to records and standings. It doesn't apply to situations.
It applies. It can apply whenever.
You can't just make it apply. That ruins.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it applies.
This is my thing. There's only one desperate divisional dog per division. I feel like. And it's definitely the guys who just lost their.
Sorry,
the Bengals.
You have
they're the desperate divisional dog.
Exactly. That was the desperate divisional dog. Yes. This is not the same situation.
Well, it
next
is,
game.
and I'm taking them, and I already did.
It's not. I will not allow you to say it's the same situation. But okay, next game. You can still take them. I mean, they're just not a desperate divisional dog. You can still take them. I don't care. It just doesn't apply to the theory.
You do care. That's
I care about the theory being accurate. I don't care about your pick.
Chargers, Packers, 1:00. Packers are
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm
fuck this
not
game. I'm
betting
skipping it.
anymore.
Skip.
Chargers. It's Chargers. I don't care what anyone says.
Chargers as a favorite are what? What did we say it was? 3-22.
Packers, I hate them.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck the Chargers. Fuck the Packers. Fuck this game. I'm not playing it.
There's no way the Chargers lose.
Was Brandon Staley a head coach? Yeah, it's very possible.
No, I hear you, but come on.
It's very possible. All right.
Yeah, but LaFleur's trying to get fired, so
Texans, Cardinals, -6 points for the MVP frontrunner, CJ motherfucking Stroud.
-6 is what this moved to?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie. They're doing Kyler dirty. I'm taking the cover.
I'm taking the -6.
Wow.
They can win by a touchdown against the Cardinals. I mean, come on now. A touchdown?
I understand the Texans beat the Bengals. I understand the Texans.
Didn't they win by more than a touchdown, too?
I'm taking the Cardinals +6.
Bengals?
Yeah, I'm saying.
No, they won on a game-winning field goal.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Game. And Joe Burrow had threw 2 interceptions and was down 17. So,
so they went
I get they won,
5,
but
hey, wow, yeah.
I'm taking the points for Arizona.
That's actually funny. I thought they would have been getting less, but that's funny. Titans and Jags. The one game kind of been fucking dreading, if I'm being honest. But I'm still going to take him, even though I know what's going to happen. I'm just going to ride him. This is kind of the first time I'm on the sinking ship. I see the sinking ship, and I'm just going to top aboard. I'm taking Tennessee because I have to ride here. I just need to. I need to ride. I hate Jacksonville. They're playing such bad football and winning so many good games. It's pissing me off so much.
You're not wrong about that. And I think this game's going to be pretty close. So I'll take the 7 points for Tennessee.
That's what I'm taking. Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
I'm calling a stomping Jacksonville spread.
Ooh. Okay.
Dolphins and Raiders. We got the Raiders going to Miami and a minus 14-point spread. That tells me Aiden O'Connell is still at QB. Okay, minus 14 points for the Dolphins. Well, every time the Dolphins have had a giant spread on this podcast, I've been against it, and I've been successful, so I'm going to continue that. I'm taking the Raiders plus 14.
Yeah, I'm getting 13.5, but I'm going to take that too. Literally, all the Raiders needed to do was fire their general manager and their head coach, and they had a newfound life in their football team, and they just play better football now. So they'll play better football against Miami, and they'll cover 13.5.
I'm going to have some fun and put the weird one out here that nobody probably even thought about touching. I'm going to go over.
That's going to be an easy play, yeah. I don't blame you one bit. 46 points for the Dolphins. They can fucking do that shit by themselves.
They could.
I think the over can hit and the spread.
So the Raiders probably cover it, so hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Raiders help a little bit.
Final 1 o'clock game. Commanders at home with the leading passing leader, Sam Howell, against the Giants. I think it's just hilarious how this man is the most sacked quarterback in the league and times 3, but he's still the leading passing leader. That's impressive. So
imagine if you protected your quarterback.
You know what I mean?
That's such a problem in the NFL. Can we just real quick talk about how people think their quarterbacks can just withstand a terrible O-line?
Yeah, it will come back to hurt you.
Every
you know
time.
What I mean? With the 8 starting quarterbacks that are currently on the IR. 8. Get the fuck out of here, man. I initially lean over, which is crazy to say in a Giants game, but I think that with a 38-point spread, I think Sam Howell and the Commanders will at least be able to contribute 21 to 28 points, which puts the Giants in the spot to only have to score 10. So I'm going to take the over.
You know how uncomfortable I am seeing a Commanders minus 8.5 spread?
That's why I couldn't take a spread either way.
I can't touch it either, dude.
I couldn't touch the spread.
I can't. I'll go over with you. I don't trust the Giants to get very many points, but Sam Howell just slings it. So
yeah,
I think that Washington will get plenty. They'll get at least 20, 24. So yeah, you don't have to do much. Just get 2 touchdowns,
which is a lot.
And they're not. And finally, they're not playing like a juggernaut defense. And the Commanders sold the best pieces of their defense. So let's go that over.
Yeah, that over is the smartest play. I think that spread is Willy Wonky.
Okay.
All right, we got 3 4 o'clock games. The first one at 4:05 is the San Francisco 49ers at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I am seeing the 49ers minus 12 points at home.
Yes.
The Bucs cannot catch a break.
I wish this was
no.
Damn.
Baker has a top 5, top 10 touchdown to interception ratio, but he cannot get the dub.
No, he can't, and I don't think he's gonna get a dub here.
But can he cover 12?
I think
you really think so, right?
But they just dismantled Jacksonville. I can't even.
I'm gonna take the Buccaneers plus 12.
I'm not gonna touch the game.
We're getting a huge overvibe.
Didn't you already skip the Chargers game though?
No, took the Chargers.
Oh, okay. Just-
I'm not touching this 12-point spread. This is
I touched
ugly.
too many games. Let me sit back.
Okay. I will be the lone survivor here, and I will take Tampa Bay plus 12. Next game, 425. The Jets going to Buffalo to take on the Bills, and the Bills are getting 7.5 points as the favorite.
Bills suck. Jets plus 7.5.
I'm taking the over 39.5 points.
Jesse?
Wait.
Money line.
Oh my God! I just realized I am
Jets.
Jets. Jets.
So
This is the downfall of Buffalo. We're going to see them implode.
not the downfall of Buffalo. I'm taking the under. I have to switch. I'm sorry. I'm 8-0-1 against the unders. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? I'm taking the under. Under.
Against the unders for what?
Lowest under of the week, baby.
39.
That's the Browns game, buddy. 33.
Oh.
Dun.
Well, then make that bitch an underplay. And I think you all should as well. 8-0-1. 8-0-1. Every week I keep saying I'm undefeated. I keep playing it. I keep being the only one who plays it. And I keep being the only one who hits it. So now's your chance. If you want to make some money, fucking ride it. Under in the game. It's your money.
The Browns are weird.
Okay, I'll add it.
It's your money. I don't care.
But yeah,
All
I'm
right.
on the Jets. Okay.
I was going to say, you two are on the Jets, and I'm on the over for that game. Let's get to the final 4 o'clock game. Seahawks and Rams. The Seahawks are favored by a point, which tells me that I don't think Staffy's playing.
Wait a minute.
That tells me that Stafford must be playing.
He has to be playing. There's no.
This spread would be way bigger if it was.
There's no
a backup
way.
quarterback.
He's playing. Because I'm pretty sure if I pop.
I'm going over 46.
I am. Yeah, Stafford's name's listed in the touchdown scores.
I'm going over. I think both these offenses have potential to get.
He's listed as projected to play. I'm going to take Seattle.
I think the Rams are going to win. But I'm taking the over.
Okie dokie.
Sunday night.
Get into Sunday night football. We got the Minnesota Vikings. We got the Denver Broncos. And we're starting with Jesse Carter because we all know what your play is unless you're a lying, greasy son of a bitch.
Last week, I would have told you that he's Mr. Unlimited.
Yes, you did.
And that he's going to go, he's going to be at home and he's going to beat the Vikings. But God damn it, Josh Dobbs is looking tough. For my homie who's not here, Broncos country, let's ride. Put this Josh Dobbs train on lock, wrap it up, send him back home, get him off the Polar Express, because for Christmas he's not getting this one.
What Jesse
I love everything that Jesse said. I do love it.
Those are your famous last words before disaster.
However, I don't need, as a Lions fan, I don't need these 2 games against Minnesota at the end of the year and Josh Dobbs to be a possible problem. But because I'm a Lions fan, I have reason to believe that these might be a possible problem. So I don't think Minnesota's going to lose. I'm going to take Minnesota to cover these plus 2 points. They might just fuck around and win.
Yo, call me whatever.
I think they're gonna win, but I have to stand on business. So.
Yeah, I mean, you said what you said. It is what it is.
Yeah, call me whatever you want, but I just don't think the Denver Broncos are gonna win 4 football games in a row. I'm taking Minnesota.
I really hope they do. You want to know why?
Jesse's riding. That's why.
That division looks so pathetic right now. Besides the Chiefs,
besides our division?
Yeah.
Actually, our division looks more competitive than theirs right now. We got 2 teams over 500.
It's true.
Can we get some more competition here? That's all I'm saying. So, Denver, get it up. Make the Chiefs sweat a little bit since you got them on the head-to-head, low-key.
Yeah. And then we got Monday Night Football, which should be the best game of the week, in my opinion. We got the Philadelphia Eagles going to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs are favored -2.5 points in a Super Bowl rematch.
I think Arizona-Houston's going to be the game of the week. I don't know why.
Oh, there's a Super Bowl rematch on the paper, Jesse. Of course people are going to have their eyes drawn to this one.
I am going to go with the Chiefs.
I'm going Chiefs too. Chiefs -3.
Fuck you guys. I can't ride Philly by myself.
Bro, listen, there's no way that these boys are going to start 9-1. Right?
Yes, I don't know why anybody is surprised. Last year, coming into this year in the offseason, we talked about how they were the best team in the NFL. They had the best draft. They were the best team that just got better. Why is this surprising?
Because Philly's secondary has been a little choppy. And even though everyone wants to talk about how the Chiefs don't really have receivers because of the stat lines they put up, they're starting to get better. And I do think that the Lions need to get into the fucking number 1 seed. In order for that, I need Philly to lose this week. Got to start it. Sorry. There's my reasoning.
Okay, I'm not taking Philly by myself. I'm going to take under 45.
Really?
Yeah.
You think the defenses show up today?
I actually really do think the defense for Kansas City, I'm not worried about. Kansas City, this is the best defense that I've ever seen in the Mahomes era. Ever. I think we can all agree on that. So I'm not too worried about Kansas City over there. Like you said, it would be more the Eagles secondary that I don't have to worry about. But I think it will be more of a competitive game. And then the more competitive it is, the lower scoring it will actually end up being. Yeah, I'm going to take the under. And then that would be NFL week number 11 for the picks.
In the books.
All right, we got 2 sports left to give you a couple more picks, and then we'll be out of here.
I don't like the way the flow of these basketball picks are going. Because back-to-back games, it is going to be split 2-2.
You know, I'm going to take John and them boys.
Fuck Dylan for taking my pick because I was going to take the Bulls because now, give me the Nets!
Fuck me, we all said the Bulls.
You started it!
Well, I didn't say that.
I was saying under my breath, take the Nets. I want the Bulls. Give me the Bulls. And you took the Bulls. So I'm like, fuck this fucking guy. Who does this guy think he is?
Oh, but it hurts so good. Alrighty. Let's get into the picks. Current record as of right now, me and Tyler are currently tied for first place. Luke is in second. Jesse's in third. Let's get to the games. Game number 1, Dallas Mavericks going to Milwaukee to take on the Bucks, 2 of the top teams currently in the NBA, with the Bucks sitting at -2 on the spread.
Jesse Carter.
I think that I was action.
There's too much silence sometimes. This is a podcast.
His brain be braining. My bad. I am going to take the Mavericks points +2. I feel like this is one of those Dame hits the buzzer beater, Luka hits it. So I'm going to take the +2.
Tycho?
I'm going to ride the same thing. I can see the same exact thing happening. Dylan?
I'm going to take the Mavericks money line, baby. Give me the Mavs. All right. Game number 2, also at 8 o'clock. The Miami Heat are going to Chicago to take on the Bulls. Miami is favored -2.5. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much sitting at everybody playing except for Tyler Hero, and that was known.
Everybody but Tyler Hero.
So Bam, Kyle, and Jimmy are playing against Zach, Vooch, and DeRozan.
I'm going to take the Bulls.
Yeah, it should be a good game. I think this could go either way. I'm going to take the over. I haven't made over-under in basketball yet this year. I'm going to start here. 213 points.
Yeah, that's an over. Next game.
Who did Jesse say?
Heat.
Okay. I just had to put it for the notes. 8:30 final game. All of them today. You just love to see it because then you get 3 spreads. We have the Oklahoma City Thunder going to Golden State to take on the Warriors. And the Warriors are not playing good basketball right now, and that's why they are plus 1.5 in this game. The only person they do not have playing is the man who is suspended for choking out Rudy Gobert. So that would be Draymond Green.
Look, man, for whatever reason, whenever Steph doesn't play, this man Draymond just decides it's time to unleash the monster and do some shit because Steph isn't there. So you take away the monster, and now you just have a bunch of scorers. So give me the Warriors.
The monster keeps the machine rolling. I'm going to take OKC.
I just love how nobody on Minnesota helped Rudy after he was getting choked out.
Yeah, like personally,
I love that.
me,
You know why?
I would be away from the team.
People on Minnesota were like, that lucky motherfucker. You know how many times I wanted to choke Rudy since he started that whole COVID thing? You know how many people in the NBA wanted to punch that motherfucker in the face? Dude, if there was anybody in the NBA that was going to get least help, it was going to be him.
Nah, bro. I would take a leave of absence from the team. Like, none of y'all had my back. Like, y'all was watching me get choked out. Everybody got a face, but y'all wasn't helping me.
Nah, because you're Rudy, and you deserve that shit. No one cared about you since you left Utah, Rudy.
I ain't talking about y'all no more.
Fuck you, Rudy. I'm so happy that shit happened to him, bro. Bad things happen to bad people. All right. It's true. I'm taking for my play. I'm gonna take the Thunder minus the 1.5.
And those are downtown Cavs.
I think that, you want me to be completely honest? Yeah. Last time
Between the legs. 13:57 in the third.
Yeah.
Speaking of Connor,
That's capital.
Get to the garbage a must. Speak on the top of my brother's blood. None of these niggas be trust. We cannot question, you know what it was. Know what you doing for us. You get this back 'cause I'm putting in work. Like I speak fluent in Russian. Did you catch that?
All right, puck luck pick time, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I'll go through the puck luck picks. So for Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning,
Fucking
on Sunday,
hell!
we have the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Minnesota Wild in Sweden.
How long is this lasting? How many games are in Sweden? Like this
is the last one.
Okay.
This is the last one. The Minnesota Wild play today in Sweden, and then they play again tomorrow. The Maple Leafs have today off after winning against the Red Wings yesterday, and they play tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. Over-under is 6.5.
8 a.m. should not
I'm playing the over.
Nobody should be playing hockey at 8 a.m. unless you're in Mini-Mite. Fuck.
I believe it's like a 1 o'clock game in Sweden, but it's 8 o'clock here.
I'll take Minnesota just because, I like Fuller and I don't like the Maple Leafs. So.
I'm good.
Jesse? All right.
Sorry, Fuller. I don't think we're going to get Wild.
Well, clearly.
All right, game number 2. We'll head over to Monday night. Let's see what good game I can find on Monday.
You missed a good game on Sunday, my brother. And I'm not normally one that says that, but the Penguins and the Golden Knights, aren't they like two of the best teams in hockey?
I feel like I always choose the Golden Knights game, so I'm trying not to do that.
I got you. Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
I get
thank
that.
you.
I get that. No, I feel
That's like if I was to choose this game, next, which I'm not going to choose. But if I chose the Kings and the Coyotes.
Yeah, please don't.
Monday night, we have the Rangers heading to the Dallas Stars. The Rangers are 11-2-1 this year, and the Stars are 11-3-1. Both teams having pretty good starts to the year. The Rangers are heading to Dallas for this game, so the Stars are the home team. What do you guys got?
I'm going to take the Rangers. Wait. Fuck.
I'm taking the Stars at home.
I was going to say the Rangers are on a 4-game win streak, but the Stars are on a 3-game win streak. So, fuck. They're both on a 4-game win streak.
No, you don't know how to count.
But they do have games before this game, so, they might not be on the win streak.
Both won 4 out of the last 5. Good teams. Fuck it. I'll take the Rangers. I don't know.
I'm taking Stars.
All right, game number 3. Head over to Tuesday. There are no games scheduled.
Yeah, you might
just have to use. Wednesday night, the day before Thanksgiving, the Detroit Red Wings are hosting the New Jersey Devils. The Red Wings are 8-6-3. The Devils are 8-6-1. Their last 10, the Wings are 3-5-2. The Devils' last 10, they are 5-5, but they are currently without Hughes, but are doing just fine. Who are you taking? The Red Wings are also taking their first L on the podcast last picks.
Yeah, I'm taking.
That's an L in my eyes.
I'm taking New Jersey.
We win in overtime. Our team gets a point. We don't get 2 points. That's a 0.5 to me. They're winning this one though.
Yeah, look, losing to the Leafs, losing both games in Sweden. It's a bummer, but we're coming back home. Thanksgiving. Got to make the families happy. Got to win this one. Taking the Wings.
Yeah, you can't win them all, and I'd rather have them lose now than lose later. So, I'm taking the Devils. Okay, that is the podcast. That is the picks, and that's everything you need to get ready for football and fucking just sports. We got you. We're here always. Thank you for watching Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. We appreciate you. If you want to do a little bit of betting on any of these games that we talked about for the picks, make sure you download the Sharps app right there, Bubba Bang, on the App Store, and you use promo code TYCO11, right there. TYCO11 when you sign up, and then, everything's going to be great. If you want to check out Ride the Tide six-pack coverage, that whole dealio, Ride the Tide 586 on Instagram and on Twitter. Check out Ride the Tide Sports Podcast on Twitch and on YouTube. Maybe Luke can wake up for one of these goddamn Saturday podcasts one of these times. We'll see you boys fucking Wednesday. Hopefully all 4 of us will be there. I'm McGilly. Have a good rest of your weekend. Peace!